Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a mini haul to show you. I didn't really want to wait until I could play with those things until I had a bigger haul to show, so I wanted to make a video right away. I finally got this Coloring Heaven issue in the post. I'm sure you have seen it everywhere because it is so amazing. It's actually the first issue I got as part of my subscription that I did last year, at the end of last year, I think in December. So I was really excited to get this as the very first issue. And then it didn't show up for quite a bit, and I already got nervous that something might have been wrong with the subscription or it might have been lost in the post. But now it's finally here, it showed up. It's such a wonderful magazine with so wonderful illustrations. I actually don't have a Book of Momo Girl yet, even though, now looking at all of those illustrations, I think I probably should get one. I think she has a new one out. But you can only order her books via Etsy, so this magazine is way more easy and affordable to get some of her illustrations, and I'm looking so much forward to color something in it. I'm really, starting to branch out into doing portraits and hair, so I'm really looking forward to this. And the second part of my mini haul is this. I did a order at Coliro, and I actually just recently ordered to add to my collection when they had a little discount late last year. But then they have just released two new colors. This one, this is Lagoon, and it's a tealish color. And teal is my absolute favorite color, so I couldn't resist. And the other one is actually this one, Sphinx. And it's the third of a duochrome color line they have. They have the pearl colors or the shimmer colors that seem white or translucent on white paper and only have a color on black paper. And then they have the other range that is opaque on white and black paper. And then they have now three colors that are one color on one paper and another color on the other. And this is Sphinx, which is gold on white paper and greenish on black paper. And the other two are Mermaid and Unicorn. Mermaid is pink and gets a tealish green, and Unicorn is like faint rose, I think, and gets a lighter shade of green on black paper. It's really pretty. And of course, those couldn't travel alone, so I just, added a couple onto my collection. And this is one I actually got for free with the order. It's sterling silver, which I already have, but you can never have enough. So I really love those pearl colors, as you'll see in a second when I show you my collection. So let me pack this away and get to sort them in and swatch them for you. Hi, we're back, and I'm ready to sort all of those in and do some swatches. As you can see, I already have swatch cards for the colors I already have, and I have 3 palettes already. As you can see, I have one for golds and bronze, copper and silvery colors for all the metal colors. I have one with all the opaque, like, rainbow colored colors that, behave the same on white and black paper, and all are just, colors, all colors of the rainbow, as you can see. And then I have a palette that is for the shimmer colors. That means the colors that change based on the paper you paint them on. And maybe you can already see that depending on the light, they change their color. They all seem kind of white, but they do have very faint color to them. Except for Stardust, and Stardust is basically it's very see-through, transparent, and it's just meant to put a little sparkle on any of the other colors. As you can see, I have in two of those palettes, I still have space left because I knew that eventually I would get more colors. And on the Coliro website, you can order all of those little colors separately, and you can also order empty palettes so that you can mix and match as you want to, but you can also order pre-filled sets if you want to. I also have the Galaxy set, which I think is so very pretty too. The colors come in this little bag with a sticky label at the end, so you can just cut it off and then stick it in your palette so that you know which is which. So the Lagoon would be in my color palette basically, but I don't have any space in there, so it needs to go in the Shimmer palette. That's just how it is. And Sphinx and Unicorn go here. So let me just, try and stick them down, and then we can start and swatch them. Okay. With that finished, let's try and swatch them out. Got a little brush and little water glass, and you may know that you need to add a couple of drops of water to each color and then let it sit for a couple of minutes. So that the color can start and dissolve a bit. And maybe you can already see, I thought for the longest time that the shimmer color on white only, didn't really show up. And of course they all have some kind of difference, but not really that much. Oh, I got a drop of water on here. But that's actually not true, because if you just move them in the light, you can see that they shimmer. And that effect, I can't really catch it on camera there. You can see that this, for example, goes green. Of course the effect is stronger on black, but you can have it on white paper too. So I think even those shimmer colors are really nice for coloring books. For example, for wings or other translucent things, because if you then move the paper, you can catch the effect that it changes the color. It's more visible, in person than it is on camera. It's really hard to catch. And Mermaid is one of those duochrome. You can see it's a pretty dark rosé pinkish color, and it shimmers in a blue-green. I haven't used it yet, but I'm sure it'll be so awesome for mermaid scales. So let's see whether that was enough time for our lagoon. Really try and dissolve the pigment here. To get a rich color application. like we can get a bit more pigment out of it. Looks like a very grayish green blue, very pretty, like a storm green. So this is one of the two new colors, Lagoon. Oh, it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. We just need to give it a bit of time to dry. And then I'll show you how it looks in the light. Next one is Sphinx. And it's a very champagne-ish gold color. I've just applied on white paper. Oh, that's glittery. That's wonderful. I've marked little squares out with Posca pen. I don't know whether Posca pens are supposed to be water resistant, but at least if you let them dry for a bit, then they don't dissolve if you go over with a brush. This is very, very pretty. Copper pearl, I think we put water in next. As you can see, this is just, champagne white color in the pan. But on black, you can see how it shows up. Beautiful. I'm sure it will be such a nice effect for like shells. Like a mother of pearl effect, maybe. And then the next one is fine lilac. We need a bit more water. That's almost invisible to my eye. I forgot unicorn. This is the other duochrome. It's very similar to Mermaid, but the color is a bit different, as you can see. On white paper it's looks almost the same, but the green that turns up on black looks very different. So blue-green. Oh, it's almost dry again. It's too slow. Oh, that's almost yellow-blue. I didn't expect yellow-green. I didn't expect it to be that yellow tinted. And on black, it's a tealish blue. Maybe need a bit more water here too. Oh, that's almost invisible too, I think. It's one of those you need to put over black too. So just let this dry a bit before we continue, because otherwise it'll smear. So those are the two new colors. Sphinx and Lagoon. And Lagoon dried to an almost greyish blue, like a storm blue. It's very pretty. Don't have anything like it. I thought it might be, similar to Fiji, but it's very, very different. Can you see that? Peacock blue also has grey undertones, but it's darker and way more blue. in the light it shows as pretty greenish, even though I don't in person I can't see that many green tones. It looks more blue, green, grey. And Sphinx is very pretty too. It has this champagne gold color on white, and if you then move it in the light and on black, it shows up as this green shimmer. The gold itself isn't actually similar to anything I already own. It's way more champagne colored and warm. Yeah, not even Sunbeam comes close. Sunbeam is more cold colored. So, and then we have here got fine lilac. Well, pink, you know, really shows up as pink, and lilac is more of a purple sheen. It's very, very bright. Can't really seem to catch it. And then you got Mermaid and Unicorn, and you can see how they're both pinks are almost identical. But if the sheen of it, Mermaid's more teal, blue, green, whereas Unicorn is a more yellow. Suddenly it's a more yellow, gold, green. It's actually very different. And then you have blue green, which really shows up as a dark blue, teal, green. Whereas the green is really like almost ochre green. And Copper Pearl is almost invisible to my eye, but shows up as having faint coppery hues in the light. So as I said, I think this might be wonderful for shells or any like sea creatures. I really want to try it there. And those are the Galaxy set, by the way. It's wonderful. I really like it too. Very different colors, especially deep spaces. Since I can't really handle the peacock blue. It always gets a bit like never even, and only if it really just shines does it actually look good. If you just look at it, it looks just grey and muddled, whereas deep space always looks good, and if it then hits the light, it's beautifully rich blue. So let's go back to fine gold. I think I need to add a bit more water to it now, but at least the Posca pen should have dried. I actually thought fine gold might have been too close to Sunbeam, but looking at this, I actually think they're nothing alike, because this really is a more shimmer color, like the other shimmer colors are. Let's see. Again, it shows up as almost translucent and mother of pearl colored. But then if it hits the light, you can see that it is a gold color. Let's turn the brightness down a bit, maybe it's then easier to see. And again here. So again, I'm really happy with my purchase. And oh, I dropped the brush. And they're all similar, or not similar enough that I really think each of them is a good addition to my collection. Let me brighten this a bit again. And especially those, I think will have lots of fun trying to make fairy wings with these. And I think I might show you in a video how I think fairy wings can look good. So that was my mini haul with Coliro swatches. Thank you for watching, and until next time. And now we got a visit by a cat. I think what I want to do is scan the pictures and then color them. So it shouldn't be a problem. That's tea. The cat always needs to inspect what I'm having, and today I'm having tea. She needs to make sure I don't have coffee. She's our little coffee inspector. Okay, thank you.